So in the last video, we officially finished Ninjago's 2012 range of minifigures, and now we're going to be moving on to a more brief time of the show. This of course is 2013, and this was certainly a weird time for Ninjago, as it was the year of the show's original ending. However, this did not stop LEGO from producing one more wave of sets, and this wave definitely held some of the most popular suits to date. These of course are the Kimono suits, and they definitely set a new standard for Ninjago minifigures going forward. Our main 5 ninja were once again unified with their outfits this time round, as they had ditched all of the unique aspects and colours from the ZX suits in favour of these new matching outfits. I mean, you can already see the differences, but the best example I can give is definitely going to be Jay's metal arm and Lloyd's gunmetal grey armour officially going away. But damn, does this not take away from the fact that these suits are brilliant. They do all share the same printing though, apart from their elemental symbols, and they also do keep their primary colours, apart from Cole. Until now his primary colour was black, but the Kimono suits do use black as one of their main colours. So for the first time they actually gave him grey as the contrast, but it's actually one of my favourite colours for Cole, and I wish they used it more. These suits did also carry over the ZX hood, and all of the ninja kept their gold or silver crests, apart from Lloyd, who like I said got rid of the gunmetal grey and decided to join the gold club. But I gotta say, I really don't have a problem with the green and gold, because it's probably one of Lloyd's best hoods that he's ever had, but I definitely see why people prefer the grey. I am also showing them off with the ZX armour, but apart from Lloyd, none of them actually had the armour in the sets, but they do have it in the show, so I am gonna stay faithful. My guess to why they didn't have the ZX armor is probably down to the fact that most of their sets came with an accessory or a vehicle where the armor just would not have fit. So I'm guessing they just ditched it for all of them apart from Lloyd, because he didn't have anything that restricted it. But it's honestly not an issue getting extra pieces of armor for the ninjas' outfits, because the ZX armor is extremely common in both of their colors. So if you just buy extra or pull it from other figures, you are fine. But for the accessories, this is officially the first episode of this series that doesn't feature the golden weapons, and that's because they're gone. We did however get the elemental blades as their replacement, and I think they're some of the best accessories we've ever gotten. This made the ninja look more unified again, because all of the blades shared the same molds, and the only differences was that it showed off the respective elements. I will just say as a side note though, I do prefer how Legacy redid the elemental blade of ice, and it made the hilts more accurate, but the ones that we got originally are still fine. But these guys are definitely fantastic overall, and will always be one of my favourites. But moving on, we've got Golden Lloyd, and this is the Ninjago minifigure, aka the one that everyone knows, loves and wants. His design itself is actually the same as his green ninja variant, however they did just colour flip the gold and green, apart from the hood, which did become a flat gold. He does have one weird inaccuracy though, being that the head is probably one of the most inaccurate prints we've ever gotten in the show, probably next to Lego's Lego City near head phase. I'm gonna be honest, it should have just been the regular head, because his head never changed in the show, but instead we got this gold head, and his eyes and eyebrows aren't even the same as the Lloyd print. But this definitely doesn't take away from the fact that this is one of the best Ninjago minifigures we've ever gotten, and I love him to bits. But the last minifigure of today is Garmadon, and for this wave, he got a facelift. Well, more of a helmet lift, but you get my point. He is 99% the same as the minifigure we got in Rise of the Snakes, but his helmet got updated. And while I like the Helmet of Shadows, they added this really weird mouthpiece to represent the Overlord's possession. I really don't like how this mouth guard looks, and luckily we did get better versions of the Overlord Dragon and minifigures of him later on from this time period, but this is the intended look from the time, and it's not the best. I mean, take away the mouthpiece and you've got an amazing looking minifigure that goes great next to Golden Lloyd. It is just a shame that they added this really weird piece because they wanted to show off the Overlord, but like I said, they fixed it later on. But this is definitely a very fun version of Garmadon to own, but do understand that you are essentially buying his previous figure just with slight changes. But overall though, this is one of the best lines of Ninjago minifigures we've ever gotten, and I do highly recommend them because of this, but do make sure you get decent deals on them, as I have seen people overcharge for these guys. But before I finish this video, I'm going to go off topic for a minute, and I just want to say thank you for all of the recent subscribers that have joined the channel. I really do appreciate it, and I'm so glad that the core video has done so well, and I'm thankful for everyone who has decided to stick around. I did make a post about it, but I just wanted to say it with my own voice, because I truly am thankful for everyone who has subscribed to this channel, and I do hope I can continue to earn your sub. But yeah, going back to scripts, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed. And this episode officially marks the end of Ninjago's initial run. And next episode, we're gonna start to cover the show's second era. Okay, bye!